Alright, enough of this off-trail mountain climbing nonsense here at Big Bend, at least for a day. I'm going back to my days as a more domesticated American and sticking to the trails. Today's challenge is the Outer Mountain Loop as fast as possible. Let's get started. Okay, made it to Trail Crest. So it was 1 hour, 1 minute, 3.12 miles. I have to continue this way on Boot Canyon Trail. So I'm gonna keep going. Here we are, Juniper Canyon Trail. So it says I have 6.2 miles to the Dodson Trail. I think about a 300-foot elevation gain I'll have here, and then it'll be downhill for a long ways. Good morning from about halfway down the Juniper Canyon Trail. I think I have about 2 more miles to the Dodson, so a little bit further. Wow, this is beautiful in here. I'm gonna get some shots of the canyon here for you. There's Crown Mountain. Last time I was here, I was up there. And then the elusive Crown Mountain West, which is the one right in the middle. I think that's the summit there. I'm gonna try for it again someday. Don't know if it's climbable without technical gear. Man, this is really nice. So there's Casa Grande in the middle, and then Toll Mountain up here. And then, I don't know if I could see Townsend Point or not, or the southeast rim, I guess. I don't think that's the southeast rim right there. I think it's a little further back. And this park is just full of beautiful places. It's amazing. I can see why so many people love coming here and just keep coming back. Okay, there's the southeast rim there. There was a fire here. I think it was last year. I can't remember exactly when, but you can see kind of some burnt out vegetation. I just got that desert smell. Man, I love that smell. Whatever it is, I have no idea that makes it, or if it's a combination of everything. But you just know it's the smell of the desert. 10.25 miles. I should be coming up to the Dodson Trail pretty soon. Okay, here it is, Juniper Canyon Road and the junction of the Dodson Trail. It was longer than 6.2 miles, I think, maybe about 6.5, 6.8, something like that. Let's keep going. Dodson Trail, 11.5 miles to Blue Creek Trail. Hopefully 3.5 to 4 hours, maybe longer, maybe if I'm really feeling good, a little bit less. It seems like every time I'm here, clouds are coming in from the south, every time. I don't think it's failed once, except maybe the day I climbed Crown Mountain. It stayed pretty clear the whole day then. So there's Crown Mountain and then Crown Mountain West again, a little lower down. Casa Grande, Toll Mountain, and then basically the whole south rim right here. So I've come a long way out of the canyon. I'll next be heading straight between the two mountains here. That right there is the southeast rim keyhole, little arch. I'm making good time still. Been descending a little bit now. So there's the south rim. Okay, I bet this is where the Dodson Spring is. Probably somewhere in that oak grove or a little further up. Okay, the spring's probably up there somewhere. Actually, there's a pipe right there. It's not flowing right now though. Okay, just made a steeper climb. My toughest climb on the Dodson so far. Now I have a descent for a while and then another climb. Maybe up to that little gap right there, I think. Or I'm gonna be going over here, but I think I'm gonna be going up again, according to the map. So, 15.68 miles, 4 hours and 22 minutes so far. I should be, if not halfway done, then pretty close. So the Elephant Tusk Trail goes up that way. I have to continue this way, just a little bit more climbing. I think I'll have one more descent, one more climb, and I'll be at the highest point on this trail, if this isn't the highest point itself. Nice little canyon there. I think I'll be climbing somewhere up here, and that should be the high point. I've been walking down this wash for a while now. It's the trail. It's pretty nice. It's softer on your feet. You can afford to pound a little harder. Still on trail. Okay, I guess it drops right here. Yeah. All right. So the Smoky Creek Trail continues down the wash, I guess. And I'm continuing on the Dodson Trail to the Homer Wilson Ranch. It's nice to be leaving the wash just in case, especially when you're trying to push it, you miss your exit point and end up going way too far. Look at these magnificent views. Amazing. I think from here you can see Carousel Mountain. I just had a tough climb. These climbs are starting to get to me now. It's getting tougher, but hopefully it's all downhill to Homer Wilson. I've been gradually descending on a bunch of switchbacks through a big forest of ocotillos. Pretty neat here. There's a neat little canyon down here, and then some nice reddish brown colored rocks on the mountain there. I should be getting down into this wash here and then take that for a little while, and then I'll leave the wash kind of at the base of Carousel Mountain and take the turn up to the north to Homer Wilson Ranch. So maybe another mile to mile and a half on the Dodson, and I'll be done with this section. Nice to see you again, Homer Wilson Ranch House. I stopped here yesterday. So the Blue Creek Trail continues up this way somewhere. I think I pretty much just follow the wash. So I just have to follow rock piles. The trail will leave the wash eventually. Climb about 2,600 feet, and then I'll pretty much be home free then. I still have about 3.7 miles to go, but pretty much all downhill. I'm gonna keep going. A lot of neat rock formations in here, pretty nice. I left the wash, looks like I'm coming right back to the wash now. So the clouds are breaking up. It looks like anyway. I am about 2.25 miles out of Homer Wilson. Left the wash a little while ago. I don't know if I'll rejoin it for a while or not. We'll see. I know eventually it's going to leave the wash completely, but I may get back to it a little bit here. Nice views, even with the clouds. I think that's point 7150 up there. I was up there when I did Ward Mountain. Just slowly making my way up the Blue Creek Trail. I have probably 1,400 to 1,500 feet of elevation gain to go. So not too bad. I think I've gained over 1,000 since Homer Wilson already. Getting there. There's point 6728. So when I climbed that, I descended off the south rim, and then I descended from there to the gap, down, and then up to the trail. I think just a little lower than here. So maybe another 1,000 feet of climbing, hopefully less. And then the hard part will be over. I'll just have to coast and pace myself back down to the Chisos Basin. I just took a little break. That was my first real break. I switched some of the contents of the backpack and Switched some waters and took my sweater off. I've had it on the whole time. All right, time to climb. Let's get up to Laguna Meadow. There's a nice patch of trees up there. I think I just have about 300 feet to go of elevation gain. It is gonna feel so good to be done with this climb. After doing all those miles and all the elevation gain before this. Man, this is tough. I feel like a slug. But I'm making it. Almost there. All right, made it up to Laguna Meadows. Should be 3.7 miles to go. 99% downhill. Thank God. I'm still feeling okay. And I can tell I can't push it, but I can get this done maybe in another hour, hopefully. Almost back. All right, 8:51:25. We're stopping the watch here. Oh boy, whew. What a challenge. 8:51:25. It was 31.65 miles. I'll look again. Sub 9. My goal was 10, beat that by an hour. That's good. I'm signing off from Big Bend. I need to get going. No rest for the weary. Heading off to Van Horn and gonna do some hiking in the Guadalupe Mountains tomorrow with my brother. That's it for the Outer Mountain Loop. Probably the fastest known fully unsupported time. If anyone has a faster time, just let me know. Anyway, that was good enough for me. This is probably a one and done for something like that. So glad to get that done. I usually change clothes at least before I leave and eat. I don't really have an appetite at all right now. I drank some Powerade and water and the rest of my agave nectar juice. But I just decided to get on the road as fast as possible. Get down to a little bit lower elevation. I'll get some more oxygen this way. It's colder here. It's actually only 40 degrees now, my car's saying anyway. Colder than it was higher up and cloudier. Oh boy. I'm recovering though, I'm starting to feel better. Although my feet don't really feel that great. Anyway, I will do a recap video of this, a little bit more in depth of training and what I did and how the trail was and so forth, but right now it's on to Van Horn, Guadalupe Mountains, hopefully tomorrow morning. Unless I'm crippled. Well, I made it to Van Horn. I'm at the hotel room. I was just looking at the footage and it's really blurry. I was filming my GPS watch when I was finishing, but it was really blurry. I'm going to show you the recap of the Outer Mountain Loop here. So let me see here. Okay, that's today. 4:51 a.m. was the start time. 12:27, 4:51 a.m. 8 hours, 51 minutes, 30 seconds, and 31.62 miles. Average 3.6 miles per hour. Fastest mile was 5.3, probably down the Laguna Meadows at the end. This may take a little while, but it will give the track of the Outer Mountain Loop. I'm going to put a link in the video and or below, probably both, to strava.com. I'll upload this and then that'll be on there. It'll break down all the mileage and the times on each mile and the elevation gain and so forth. It's pretty neat. So I'll provide that link and then I'll also put it in the description of the video too. Okay, tracing out the Outer Mountain Loop. Here we go. Okay, there it is. So I guess I'm not sure what the middle is. That might be the average elevation. Elevation gain was 7,123 feet. Descent 7,113 feet. No heart rate data available. Again, one more time. It was 31.62 miles, 8 hours, 51 minutes, and 30 seconds. All right, that's it from the hotel here in Van Horn. Waiting on my brother, and we're gonna hit the Guadalupe Mountains tomorrow.